of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild. First month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you say, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
So, here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there. But the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
Here we go. On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down. Burrow working in the pistol. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
20 more yards. That's another.
Here we go. Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's in. What a drop. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That is first touchdown this year. McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and the front of that is the play of the quarter.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up second down.
Laporta in motion. A second down throw for Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
on 4th down. Goff. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal. Here's Goff. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down and goal. From the 8-yard line.
To throw is Goff. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Whoa. And it is a heck of a return. They'll be set up well when the 2nd quarter begins. We are done with the 1st. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Gun.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. They find Brown out of the backfield. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A quick slap taken by Chase. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
Here we go.
He'll give up the middle to Moss. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. At the 17-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On is McPherson for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Laporta in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
180.
To throw is Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, Goff. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from the season ago, Jack Fox to punt. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Come out to the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Gun.
1st and 10.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Aleem McNeil in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin with a visit to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on Miami. And it's the 3rd-year quarterback, Bryce Young. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Panthers with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the NFL's all-time leading rusher as a quarterback, Lamar Jackson. He had it working every which way. This, a rushing touchdown. He also had 3 passing touchdowns. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Raiders. And it's the first running back taken in the draft, Ashton Genty. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. The Raiders move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. It figures to be a wet and wild second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain. 3rd and 11. Now Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down.
carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Goff to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. On 1st down, it's Goff. Under pressure, and down he throws. They got him. Demetrius Knight in there to drop him. That time, it's a loss of 7. On 2nd down, Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times...
That is caught. What a throw. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat.
On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Done. 11. Change.
Burrow working in the pistol. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will score again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Goff. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. We'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Laporta in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. They'll drop to throw. This one caught by Patrick. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. The Lions called their 1st timeout. Now, 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he barrels his way into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. And they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the bag at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
The defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd down. And now.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. This one. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. And look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. They go play action for Burrow. Flush to his right, looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that will lead to a second down.
On one, ready? Gun. Stop. Right 80. 11, Thomas. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
1-1, ready?
They still have all three timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. It's second down.
On one, ready? 11 MT. Here we go. 11. Hey, can. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And his great game continues. And all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays. But I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to win the game. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. Will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Just 1 second. All that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is Jamar Chase. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Bengals win it by a field goal, 24-21 the final score. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Trevor Lawrence. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Jags continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's Kieft. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Bucs move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.